Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla TV, here to talk to you today about performance machine covers for Harley. You should be checking out Performance Machine's line of decorative covers for one of two reasons. You're either looking to beautify your motorcycle, or you've damaged a cover on your motorcycle and you want to both replace it and beautify your bike at the exact same time. Now this stuff is being made for a huge range of Harley stuff. I mean, we're talking stuff as old as Shovel and Ironhead is being covered by Performance Machine right up to modern day stuff. So make sure you use our bike finder, throw your bike info in there. We're going to show you all the decorative covers that fit your bike specifically so you have stuff that's going to fit right the first time. Installation on these really spans the gamut in our beard scale of difficulty. You're talking anywhere from 1 to 3. There's some stuff that's super easy and you could do probably with a drink in one hand, and there's probably some other stuff where you're gonna have to disassemble a fair amount of stuff on your motorcycle to get a cover installed. So we'll get into that in just a little bit though. Now, looking at all this stuff here, this is all the brainchild of Perry Sands, the man behind Performance Machine. He's been making Harley parts forever and a day, and it really does show. This stuff is high dollar, high quality. It is the cream of the crop when it comes to decorative covers for motorcycles. Perry Sands pretty much invented the whole idea of nice billet-looking parts where the machining is really on display. What you're looking at here are pieces that take the art of machining. They take the art of actually removing metal from stuff and elevate it to an art form. So you'll notice, all sorts of extensive finish work and milling really just for the sake of making the motorcycle look nice. Now you can see we have sort of a smattering of stuff here. Again, the bike finder comes into play to make sure that you're getting stuff that's going to work for your bike, but I wanted to take you through some of the products and some of the finishes that are special to the Performance Machine line of covers. So you can see over here on the left, we've got a derby cover. This is their scallop finished, and this is contrast cut. So what this is going to do is actually have a remachined portion here where you can see bare bright metal that's been machined after they already laid down the black finish on there. It really does look good. This particular derby cover you're looking at here fits Shovel as far back as 1970. So those of you who do have a derby cover on your bike, I mean, you're really going to run this 70 to 99. They have a huge run of stuff. Moving down the line here, you can see we have a 5-speed trans top cover. Very basic chromed unit, but again, it's going to make your trans pop. Somebody who's really eyeballing your bike, especially if you're showing it, they're probably going to notice that thing in there. Typically, it's an area of your bike that Harley didn't pay much attention to, and fortunately, Performance Machine allows you to pretty it up just a little bit. Moving down the line here, you can see we have a points cover. This thing is Performance Machine's Black Ops finish. So Black Ops is a really cool finish. It's a mixture of both gloss black as well as a matte black. It looks very nice, but it's muted, it's understated. It doesn't jump out immediately like some of the louder billet items will do. Moving down the line, you can see we have here a pair of rocker box covers. We've got here a contrast cut scallop finish, and then over here a Black Ops finish. Again, you can see that gloss black versus the matte black, sort of a juxtaposition next to each other. Really does look great, sets off the top end of your motorcycle. One of the other things I wanted to point out too, some of this hardware here. Now we've just got them in front of the rocker boxes. All this stuff is going to come with hardware. The thing I really like about this, again, I had talked about this stuff being cream of the crop stuff. Look at these things. Socket head screws. These things are beautifully chromed. You're going to notice really nice hardware along with these gaskets you can see in front of these too. Now I'm not going to name any names, but those of you who look at this should probably recognize the logo if you've done any work on a Harley before. These aren't junk gaskets. These are nice silicone rubber imprinted gaskets. They're going to keep your stuff from leaking because most of these covers are designed to keep a fluid in place. Let's continue on. You can see over here we have a clutch actuator cover. Now this is aluminum, but it's been chromed. It's an old standby. Chrome looks fantastic. Chroming out your Harley has been a time-honored tradition pretty much since these things rolled off the line, and Perry Sands and his crew over there at Performance Machine allow you to do it with their chrome finish. Rounding things out, you can see over here we have a tranny top cover, and this is the platinum cut finish that Performance Machine offers. Very similar to the contrast cut machine finish, but they go one step further, and with those areas they've machined out, they go back and polish them. So you have this super high contrast look over here with chrome right up against the black. Really is a nice looking finish. It will make your bike pop. Now the nice part is most of these finishes are available on all of these parts. So once you find a finish or a design, a style you like, you can kind of run with it and give your bike a bit of a theme. Really kind of brings a sense of cohesion to your motorcycle. Now with respect to installation, I had mentioned earlier these things are kind of all over the map. 1 beard, 2 beard, 3 beards, there's all sorts of stuff here. Something like this points cover, this is something you should be able to get onto your bike in a matter of moments. However, looking at some of the stuff down at this end of the table, especially, a clutch actuating cover, it's probably a 2-bearder. You're going to have a little bit of work to do on that one. Something like a transmission top cover, depending on what kind of bike you're running, that might be a 3-bearder. You've got a fair amount of disassembly ahead of you on some bikes to get that thing actually in place. If you're not sure what kind of work it's going to require, you have 2 options. Check out your service manual and see how difficult the process looks, or you can always get in touch with one of our gear geeks, talk to them, see how bad the installation is going to be for you. I like the PM line of stuff. This is all really nicely made equipment. None of this stuff is going to fail you or let you down. The style might not be exactly mine, but hey, that's why they make ice cream in different flavors. Click below, check out what some of the other riders who are rocking performance machine covers and their bike have to say about it. If you got questions I didn't cover, you need a little bit of help detailing some of the installation procedures required with this stuff, get in touch with one of our gear geeks. See us at RevZilla.com. You can always give us a jingle on the telling bone too, 877-792-9455. I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.